horror and TV shows, superheroes in general, Bloody Jacob. I try being human. Anyway, how's it going, you guys? I know I just did a video about the RE7 announcement, but I also wanted to. This is a video I actually planned on. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but this new TV series on FX called Fargo. You may have heard or seen the movie, but it's not completely tied to that. It's sort of loosely based off of it, but it's different characters, it's different storylines, but it's sort of like in the same type of world or the same kind of tone anyway. I checked out the first episode with it stars Billy Bob Thornton, Martin Freeman, Colin Hanks, even Keith Carradine. So I thought I'd definitely check it out. And I was actually pretty impressed with the first episode. I mean, I'm not sure if I don't really plan on doing any in-depth reviews of it. I might do an actual review on the finale maybe. But other than that, I just wanted to briefly go over what I thought about the first episode. I thought, like I said, I was impressed. I can read you this quick series premise, just to give you guys an idea if you haven't heard about it. It says a drifter named Lauren Malvo, it's Billy Bob Thornton, arrives in Minnesota and influences the population with his malice and violence, including put-upon insurance salesman Lester, which is Martin Freeman. So at this point in the series, it's what they call an anthology series, so it may only go these 10 episodes and be completely done. Or if they do come back for a second season, it'll be completely different characters and storylines. Again, sort of like True Detective on HBO is what I'd compare it to. But, which kind of lets me down because I'd like to see more of these characters. But these 10 episodes, I'm guessing, are probably going to be really jam-packed, which is going to be really exciting to see. And I'm definitely interested in, especially Billy Bob Thornton's character, Malvo. We don't really know much about him yet. But it seems like he's connected to maybe some kind of syndicate or some group. We're not exactly sure at this point, but he's a killer. But what's really interesting about him is that he likes using his mind. He really likes manipulating people through how he talks to them, which is really fun to watch in the first episode. I mean, with there's that scene with Martin Freeman, Lester's bully, coming up to him with his kids, his demoted kids, and, trying to pick on him like he did in high school, and, telling him about how his wife gave him a tug one time, but, then he ended up running into the glass screen, which is kind of funny. The show has some, comedy elements to it, too, which work well, I think. And then, so when Lester was waiting in the hospital, the nurse made him wait for over an hour, and Malvo Thornton's character, he came up to him and he was kind of asking him, digging about it, and just kind of making him think. Oh yeah, if I was you, I would have killed that man, which is a really good line. It was a really good scene, and anyway, he asked Lester, to say yes or no. I'll do it or I won't. And, Lester kind of says yes, but he might have been taken out of context a little bit. But, then Malvo, of course, kills Lester's bully with something to the back of the head while he is having sex with the girl. And sorry if I stumble over my words again here, but I won't give away everything about the plot. I know I just did, but there's a great scene with right at the end of the episode. Okay, there's going to be spoilers in this video, I'll just say it. I won't go over everything, but what I do talk about, there could be spoilers, basically. So at the end of it, Lester's wife is talking to him, and she's kind of saying how he's not a real man, and how she wish a real man would show her what it is, what it's like to be with a real man, and Lester finally reaches his breaking point, probably because of what Malvo put in his head, and he ends up hitting his wife with a hammer right in the head, and then he starts bashing her on the floor in the basement with it, which is really, really compelling to see, him shift from such a slightly wimpy, nerdy, decent, nice guy, but then he just shifted right there and just kind of let it all out because what Malvo made him think about. He put him in that kind of mindset. And another thing that shows how manipulative Malvo can be is when he's at a hotel and he's seeing this kid, taking the snow off the car, scraping the snow off the car and stuff. And, he manipulated him into, peeing into the, I can't think of the right word for it, peeing into where you put the gas, I sound dumb, not knowing what it's called, but, then he phone calls the owner of the car, the owner of the hotel on the phone, and, she comes running out there and, chases the kid away, and you can just see him smirk watching it all play out, he enjoys doing things like that. He at least amuses himself, you know what I mean? But, yeah, like I said, it's really going to be interesting to find out more about Malvo and why he is what he is. We don't even know exactly what he is yet or what he does officially or his motivations for all this or anything like that. So it's going to be really interesting to watch the rest of these episodes as they play out. So, yeah, I just wanted to sort of briefly go over what I thought, and like I said, I was impressed. I'm definitely going to be tuning in for the other 9 episodes on FX. It's Tuesdays at 10, and yeah, I definitely recommend checking it out. I mean, it has the tone, it has good comedic points to it too, and it's a different, really interesting show. I definitely recommend you checking it out. But, yeah, so that's all I have to say for this one, and next video you'll probably see from me maybe another movie review. I'm not sure. Might not get another one from me until the weekend because I have done a lot within a couple days. I've done a few that I've done in one sitting too, so that's why I see me wearing the same clothes sometimes, because sometimes I'll do 2 or 3 at once or something like that. But yeah, you'll probably see another one from me by the end of the week, or I'll probably be making another one on the weekend at least. You'll see that on Monday if that's the case. But yeah, like I said, check out this show, Fargo, on FX, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.